Hello, St. Louis, and welcome back to the 314. My name is Mike. I'm Louis Quatorze, and this is your bi-monthly look at some of the hip-hop happenings here in St. Louis, Missouri. I'll be giving you 3 things that have caught my eye over the past week, 1 plug I get for myself on a project I'm currently working on, and as always, I'll finish the show with 4 things that I think you should be paying attention to here in our scene. So, without further ado, let's get into it. As summer's heating up, it's been a very busy month for the events here in town. One of the things I want to mention is the Black Women Over Breathing exhibition, which just opened last week. That is at Herb Arts in Old North. It was curated by Adrian Octavius Walker, and what that is a showcase of some of the brilliantly creative women here in town who are also persons of color. So Adrian went out and he just tapped people with different skill sets in photography, sculpture, drawing, fabric work, video work, just the whole spectrum of the creative process, and allowed them a space to showcase and sell their work. So the opening for that was this past weekend. My girlfriend Jessica Page was in it, and her work is phenomenal, and just everyone who presented really upped their game and brought their best to this showcase. I'm going to be showing a list of all the different people who presented work. I want to give a shout out to them. It was a crazy, successful event. Everyone was able to come together and celebrate this and really see what's going on, because not a lot of people can easily tell what's happening in St. Louis, which is part of the reason why I do this show. And that's why you see all these events springing up everywhere, just to give artists the opportunity to showcase themselves. So if you haven't gone up to Herb Arts yet, it's going to be all through July. The exhibition is called Black Women Over Breathing. So go check their gallery hours, go up there, check that out. It's definitely worth your time. Speaking of showcases, one of the most infamous showcases, called Vibes, the Grand Art Showcase, is officially back on. The dates for that were just released this week. It's going to be on September 1st and September 2nd. For those of you who don't know what Vibes is, it usually occurs about once a year, and it's a platform for artists in the city to have the spotlight on them and what they're doing. And so there's a group of people who take submissions from area artists, and they go through them, they curate them, they select an event space, and then they throw out some dates for everybody to come together. And it's really a huge, big party for all the artists. They have people across all disciplines, music and art. I believe this year is the first year where they're going to do it on 2 separate days. They'll have 1 day for art, 1 day for music. The invitation has not been sent out yet, so there's not a lot of details. They've just announced that the dates for it, which again are the 1st and 2nd of September. So get on over to their social media. They update it all the time. They'll have more information as it becomes available. I just want you to know that that's on the horizon towards the end of the summer. And also, there was an event that occurred this past weekend at the Mad Art Gallery in Soulard. It's now a syndicated annual event that is thrown by the homie Brock Seals. It's called Art, Mimosa, and Pancakes. He rents out all of the Mad Art Gallery and has some of his friends and fellow collaborators present what they're doing and what they're currently working on in a space. And there's also pancake art that you can go and you can get faces made of the pancake art. And there's mimosas and drinks, live performances. I know Brock was working on a short film that he created called 50 Paint Bottles. That's going to be coming out soon. He was showing some behind the scenes clips of that, which was cool. I always really like attending that event, and this year was by far the most popular. It was crazy. I had to wait a half hour just to get in to the venue itself. So if you missed out on that, don't worry. I'm sure it'll be around next year, but I just want to give a special shout out to all the artists that presented there as well. The art scene here in town is definitely alive and well.
Yeah, right, hey, right. Nah, I say trees roll and the cleat go on ice.
For my 1 plug this week, it's real simple. I just want to let everyone know that I have redesigned the layout of my YouTube channel. I want to make it more accessible and presentable to you all out there. If you haven't gone out and checked out my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I throw everything up there first without promoting it, so if you're a subscriber, you'll see it before everyone else. But I've organized all my videos and made the layout a lot cleaner, let people know how to get in touch with me, and just made the layout a lot more aesthetically pleasing. So if you haven't been over to my YouTube channel, please go and check that out. That's where all my music videos go. 314 episodes, of course, are up there, and then I also do a little bit of other documentary work on the site as well. So check out that YouTube page. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Hopefully it's more presentable and easier for you guys and gals to go out there and find the content that's interesting to you. I got another music video on the way, and I'm always working, listening to people's music, so I'm sure I'll have a lot more exclusive content to show everybody. First up, I want to give a nod to Zado, who just put out a new track on his SoundCloud that's called Cage Match. It features some vocals from Glow, and it is a 5-minute, slow burn, really rich, deeply introverted track that I really think makes you understand who Zado is as an artist. I'm super excited for this, very happy he released it. I think it's a great entry into his catalog of tracks. Check that one out for free on his SoundCloud. It's called Cage Match. Also, Bodine has entered another entry of his own into his mashup series. This one's called Summer Mashup. The way that Bodine is able to take all of these familiar beats, throw them together, and rap over them and make it seem seamless is incredible. I love the mashups that he does. That's how I first got into him 3 or 4 years ago. It's definitely Bodine at his best. That's up for free on his SoundCloud. It's called Summer Mashup. I want to give a shout out to the homie Doughboy as well. He just dropped a music video for his track Kilo featuring Lil Durk on World Star Hip Hop. It's already got over 250,000 views. He's doing crazy numbers. A lot of people don't know I first started my career with Doughboy, so me and him go way back. Nothing but love for him. Hopefully that keeps climbing. He's a super great dude. Get on over to World Star, show some STL love in the comments on that. It's called Kilo. And finally, I want to give a big shout out to J-Hop, who released a project on his SoundCloud that's called 70V. I don't know if he's calling this a mixtape or album. I don't know if we need to call stuff projects that anymore, but he's laced some tracks together, and it is just super crisp hip-hop. I love it. It's a really great listen. He sprinkles in a few features here and there, but I think that his talent really carries the weight of his project through. It's up for free on his SoundCloud. No reason not to go check it out. 70V from J-Hop. And that's the end of our show. As always, appreciate everybody tuning in, liking, sharing these videos. I love putting this content out there for everyone. But I also want to engage with you and hear what you have to say and what you're listening to. It's summertime, so there's crazy tracks, videos, everything. I can't all fit it into the context of this show. But please get at me on social media. Let me know what you're listening to. But until next time, St. Louis, be safe, and I'll see you around.
I got a gun on me, I got a gun on me, I got a gun on me. The chopper, that Uzi, that 38 special, I'm taking my shits with me. Play with my blood, I'ma die for my blood, I'ma pray for your family. I feel like God, I might take me a life, 50 pussies get next to me.